Hi, everybody. All right, just doing a quick check to make sure stuff is running okay. Oh, shoot. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Still on mute. Hello. Sorry, I had to take a quick break to take a phone call real quick. I forgot to update the stream info before starting, so just gonna do that real quick. But how are you guys doing? How's everything going? All right. And cool. All right. There we go. Cool. All right. All set, ready to go. Took me a second. All right, so today we will be, unlike what it said at the start of stream, we will not be playing The Sims 4 today. We'll be playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley and playing the new update. I'm super excited. I've been waiting to finish up the Stitch quest and start the Mirabel and Olaf quests until we could do it together on stream. So I'm gonna hop on into the game and let's go ahead and get started. So I think first we'll finish up Stitch's quest. Stitch's quest, yes. All right. Hey buddy, how you doing? It's almost time for the concert. Are you ready? Yep, we're ready. Then have lots of coconut cake and coffee. Stitch very, very ready. This is gonna be great. Yeah, almost time for show. Almost. Can't have band without name. What should Stitch's band name be? I like this one. Miga na la quista. No, too naughty, Shannon. What does it mean? Is that like space swear? Space swearing? Alright. Not good name for band. Badness level go too high. Oops, I didn't know that was a bad word. How about instead we call your band Ohana? Ohana! Yeah, it's a good name. Ohana means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. I'll go get the equipment from Mr. McDuck and get it set up for you on Dazzle Beach. I like he's a little stuck and glitching over there. Alright. You're welcome. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm assuming Scrooge is in his shop. I could be wrong, but I think it's probably a fair assumption. Alright. Oh god. Bless me bagpipes. The whole village is coming out for the concert, Shannon. Like I always say, there's big money in entertainment. Now, I dug the sound equipment out of storage for ya. Hope these lads are ready to put on a show. And if you want my advice on where to do it, Dazzle Beach would make a fine venue. Oh, that looks cute. Alright. Let's go get that set up. So while we're setting that up, has anyone else been having major issues in their area with medication shortages? Because my ADHD meds keep not being in stock, which is really frustrating. Especially since, like, my husband and I are in the process of working up to a move. So there's a lot of stuff that, like, I need my executive function to be in check, and she is not there. She is having a rough time. All right, let's set this up. I don't love having that tree so close to the palm tree here, so maybe we can do it over here or something. That works. I'm okay with that. All right. Aw, cute. All right. Oh, Stitch looks so cute. All right, I'm gonna hide the UI. Oh, yep. All right. Look at that. He's got such a little baby face here. Oh. Stitch, my friend, you are so cute. All right. Everybody come see Stitch play music. Mochiba, very happy. I loved your dance moves. Taka, Shannon, village. It is like Johanna, and Donald is just freaking the fuck out over there. He's having a moment. When Stitch was alone on Spaceship, I was lost and forgotten. But not lost and forgotten anymore. There's night thorns and forgetting, but Valley is still good. Yeah, still good. Thank you, Shannon. I know I went out of it for a sec, but your goodness level is so high right now. Stitch do something for Shannon to say, Duraba. Thank you. Take broken spaceship to Scroogey and he sent for fixing. Higada. Do we get to give Stitch a cute little house? Spaceship not fly. That okay? Don't worry, Stitch. It may be a little broken, but it's still good. Oh, why am I about to cry over Stitch's dialogue in this? Oh my god, Wally. We just have, like, a whole mashup of everyone's, like, personalities showing up. We've got Wally and Stitch being super wholesome. Donald's throwing a temper tantrum. We love to see it. All right. Where'd Marley go? Because we need to talk to him next. Did he, like, teleport out of here? Jeez. I mean, I know he's magic, but still. All right. Let's chat with him. Hello. I forgot that was his catchline when we say hi. Shannon, precisely who I was hoping to see. I'm certain you've noticed the rather snowy problem we have on our hands. There's a blizzard in the frosted heights, geez. But it isn't a mere meteorological happenstance, Jesus. There's dark magic afoot. Magical blizzard sounds like a job for Elsa. Well, ordinarily I'd say yes, and I do mean to consult her. But there's something quite unnatural about this storm. I fear even Elsa's magic won't be able to quell it. isn't that the kind of thing that Elsa's magic would be perfect for quelling? Like, I feel like the fact that it's unnatural makes it more likely that the solution is magic, you know? Let me guess, I'm the only one who can fix it. Well, yes, that's precisely what I was about to say. Perhaps your magical skills extend to prognostication after all. Now, to set this right, we'll need to restore the pillar in the Frosted Heights. That should keep all the vexing dark magic at bay. How do I restore the pillar? I suppose I'll need to find the orb like with the others? Precisely, but I'm afraid it's easier said than done. The orb has been missing from the Frosted Heights since shortly after the forgetting began. And oh dear, it's been missing so long that I can't remember which virtue powered its magic. What could it have been? If it's punctuality, I'm screwed. Arriving precisely when one is needed, if not earlier, is a virtue indeed. But whatever powered this pillar was something more elemental. Whatever it was, I'm afraid you'll have trouble finding the orb. That blizzard means you won't be able to see an inch beyond your nose. I suggest you start by investigating the center of the magical activity. You must search the blizzard for the source of the disturbance, and act quickly. The storm is growing larger. If we don't stop it soon, I fear it will swallow up the entire valley. Oh, and Shannon, I suggest you dress for the weather. It's going to be downright frigid. Alright. Oop. Let's switch to tracking this. And since I have already played, I know exactly where we're going. So let's head to the back here, where we have some footsteps. Interact with the... Oh! Shoot! I didn't notice that this whole door was here. Alright, let's go in. A little spooky, but I'm here for it. Oh! Hello! Oh no. Poor Olaf. Are we all topsy-turvy? Oh, you found me! Hooray, that means I'm it. Now it's your turn to hide. My advice, choose a good spot. Anna says my finding abilities are epic. Olaf? Shannon, it's you! Wait, you look taller than I remember. I suppose the last time we saw each other was a long time ago, way back before the forgetting. Does that mean you're all grown up now? I guess so, even if I don't feel like it. That's a relief. If you don't feel like a grown-up, then you won't be too grown-up to finish our game. Now it's your turn to hide and my turn to seek. Ready? Let's hide and seek later, but first... What is this place? You know, I'm not exactly sure. I think maybe it used to be your special room. My special room? What do you mean? Well, you came here when you wanted to be alone. To get away from all the complexities of life and ponder the meaning of the universe. That makes sense. We all need time to be alone. That is so true. There's so much strange magic in here. I wonder where it all comes from. As do I. This is truly a chamber filled with mysteries. What happened to you? Well, I followed you in here one day. There was a bright flash of light. And then you were gone, and I've been here ever since. Mainly because I couldn't get out. A bright flash of light? Technically, it's against hide-and-seek rules to use magic. But I presume you had a good reason. There's a magical blizzard that's threatening the whole village. If we're going to stop it, we need to find the orb and restore the pillar. Ooh, I very much want to help, but first I'm in need of some assistance myself. You've probably noticed that I'm missing my nose, my buttons, and my arms. I didn't want to make a big deal about it. Thank you, that was very polite. I'll help you get all your parts back. I think when I came in, I saw some squirrels carrying them off. All right, silly me. Those squirrels are my friends. Did you know that there are over 200 species of squirrels? But the ones here don't look like the squirrels I've seen before. They're all mysterious and glowy. Still, they like to play keep away with me, which is nice. It helps to pass the time. They can take my buttons and nose, and I chase them around to get them back. Are you sure this was a game? Well, I thought so. But as for the squirrels, well, who can really comprehend the mind of a squirrel? But this time, when you came in, the squirrels ran out right past you with my nose and buttons. I've only ever had to chase them around here before. Okay, I'll help you get them back. Great, let's chase down some squirrels.
Hands down, this is the best day of my life.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and nab some of the stuff in here. Ooh, I left something in here, something I need. I need to know, or I know it's here somewhere. I need it to tear down the wall. Interesting. It's not working. Nothing is working. It must be the pillar's magic stopping me. Interesting. Oh, there's more. Also, I like that this is like a little microcosm of a bunch of other places around the world. I think that's really cool. All right, let's... I try to make friends with the villagers, but it's like there's a wall between us. Like something's broken inside me. Spooky, okay. I have to tear out the orb to cast my spell. There's no other choice. Have we had friendship as an orb yet? Or as a virtue theme yet? Because I feel like that's probably the theme of this one. If not. The spell, it went wrong. Need to find somewhere else, somewhere quieter. Might need to rip out all the orbs to do this. Wait. Okay, I thought there was some kind of interaction I could do there. It's only when the lights are on that I realize my life is dark. In here, I'm safe. All right. Let's go on out and figure out where the squirrels have gone. All right. We gotta find the squirrels. So it said that they would be in the blizzard, which means I'm assuming they're in this area. But they could be down in the rest of the world, I guess. Because usually the squirrels are found in like the town square section or the plaza or whatever it's called. Oh. Nope. Okay, that's that. But there is a squirrel here, so. Alright. We got one. Oh. There's two. And three. Just need one more. Oh, there it is. Hello, little guy. Come back. There we go. All right, that's four. So let's give him his buttons and his nose. Hey, zombie, how you doing? Good to see you. And thanks for the 4-month tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. right. Let's give him this stuff.
Oh, so glad.
You got my nose and buttons back. Thank you. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here. I'm doing pretty good. Things have been really busy lately. My husband and I are working on like getting ready for a move that's coming up in April. So that's been a lot of like stress going into that. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. How about you? How are you doing? You got my nose and buttons back. Thank you. I'll feel much more like myself now. Hey, did you know that squirrels use their tails to help them balance in high places? I did know that. It's so cool. I agree. Squirrels are a source of almost infinite interesting facts. And now we have one to add. They like to play keep away with carrots. Are you ready, little nose? Let's put you back where you belong. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. How are you feeling? Are you doing better? But I'm glad to hear that you're in a new relationship, and I hope that's going well. And it's always really important to take care of yourself. So when you're able to, it's sometimes really, really difficult to do that. But oh, this is so much better. I'd give you a warm hug to say thank you, but I'm still missing my arms, so that would be difficult. All right, where could those be? Oh, I just remembered. It's not only my arms that are missing. They were holding something when I lost them. Didn't you say you were looking for some kind of orb? Well, I was holding one when I got locked in here. Don't you just love coincidences? So if we find your arms, we'll find the orb. Excellent deductive reasoning, Shannon. Ooh, and we can also deduce that if I don't know what happened to my arms, I don't know what happened to the orb. You don't know what happened to your arms? As I said before, all I remember is that I walked in here and there was a flash of light. The next thing I knew, my arms were gone, and so was the orb, and I was locked inside. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, that's so frustrating. Because, like, I know that was something I was worried about for my own ADHD assessment, because I have, like, diagnosed anxiety and depression. And I know that a lot of the time, like, those comorbidities, having those as well, can really make, like, figuring out ADHD stuff complicated. So that sucks. But so by like that, when the anxiety and depression is gone, you can get it. Does that mean that you fit the criteria, but that they want to wait until the anxiety and the depression have kind of like stepped to the side a little bit so they can confirm it? Or because if you fit the criteria, you fit the criteria. Like, that's really frustrating. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope that like that you'll get some answers and get the help that you need and everything. But yeah, because I know for me, like my anxiety at least very much masked my ADHD. So like the amount of anxiety I felt made me kind of like compensate for the functional deficits in my ADHD. But it meant that I was like super stressed out and miserable a lot of the time. So yeah, it's so challenging, like from a personal perspective, but also from like a medical perspective, because there is some like symptom overlap and everything, but also like they tend to coexist, and a lot of the time like women tend to get diagnosed with depression and anxiety instead of ADHD. So, oh man, it's super super frustrating to try to like pull apart the individual strands of that. But oh my god, I am so sorry to hear that. Like, do you think you might go and like get, I don't know if this is an option for you or not, but like could you potentially go and get assessed somewhere else that doesn't have that policy, or is it like a national policy or something where you live that would make it hard no matter where you went? But that's so hard. Because, yeah, like, one of the most common symptoms of, like, ADHD and depression that overlap can be, like, a lack of focus, or, like, an inability to concentrate. So, like, I understand some of the challenges of that, but, like, it just really sucks because it's like people want to get answers, and again, if you fit the criteria, then you fit the criteria, you know? Oh, Zombie, I want to give you a hug right now. I'm so sorry. That's really, really tough, but I hope that you get the answers you're looking for soon. Oh, gotcha. Yep, that's... I really wish that there was, like, better... I mean, I'm in the US where, like, nothing in healthcare is free. But still, like, I wish that, like, mental health care was more accessible to people. Because it is so frustrating that it's, like, a lot of the time you have to pay extra or go jump through extra hoops or whatever when you're already struggling. And like wanting help and wanting support. So that can be so frustrating to have those extra like barriers in place, either financial or otherwise. Yeah, I wish there were more options to have it available easier. But yeah. Oh, if only there were some way to tell exactly what happened in here, but it was so long ago. Well, if you don't remember, and I don't remember, maybe the water remembers. The water remembers? What do you mean? Oh, water has memory. It's disputed by many, but it's true. We'll just need to find a way to get it to share the memories with us. Hey, Solitary Dolphin, how you doing? How is everything going? It's good to see you. Say, would Elsa know something about this? Elsa? That's it. She's very good at helping water show us what it remembers. All right, I'll go talk to Elsa. Cool. I also don't know, because there hasn't been like a quest that showed up for Mirabel, so I don't know. Can I just go maybe to the... Curious if there's a new realm there. Cool. I hope you're having fun with that. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, because I feel like it is so nice to at least have some level of answers, you know? Like, even just knowing that you fit the criteria, it can help to provide some, like, comfort, and just being like, exactly, like, heck yeah, like, we're in neurodivergent spaces, and we can, I mean, even if you're not technically neurodivergent, you can always use tools that are helpful, but like, I've found for me it's helpful to kind of have that like sense of belonging a little bit. And unless it's like way up there. I don't know if we have access to Mirabel yet. Oh wait, there were the maybe if I just pick up the doorknobs that are all around that one space. But yeah, sometimes the things that like healthcare providers say to like try to provide comfort are just very not helpful and not useful and can sometimes just kind of make you feel worse. So, all right, let's see what happens when we pick up a doorknob. There we go. Okay, that's how we do that. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and track that. I want to kind of get like both things moving a little bit at once. Merlin. There you are. But yeah, like sometimes they're like, oh, well, this should be helpful for you. Or like, I know when I was like really struggling with a bunch of health issues, they were like, well, good news, the test came back negative. And I'm like, that's kind of good news, but also kind of not, because it's like, it means that I don't have answers, you know? Like, I know that there's something wrong, and it doesn't help me to have someone be like, oh, so like the thing we tested doesn't give you any answers, you know? It's really frustrating sometimes. All right, let's give the golden doorknob. Also, that's beautiful. I really like the design on the doorknob. How marvelous! A golden doorknob with an M engraved in it. Now, this may not look like much, Shannon, but it's proof your efforts against the forgetting are bearing fruit. I found this lying around the village. Who does it belong to? I thought a local expert... Oh, I should have picked that one. A local expert on weirdness. That honestly is a great description for my personality, I think. All right, why this belongs to a charming young lass named Mirabel Madrigal. You wanted her to feel at home, so with my help, you enchanted her house to remind her of where she's from. The enchantment gave the building the power to reflect Mirabel's kindness and energy, but even so, we never expected Mini Casita to become quite so magical and so protective of its inhabitant. What do you mean? When the forgetting struck, Mirabel, like many of us, started to lose her memories. Then one morning, her house wasn't there anymore. I quickly went to investigate, and what I discovered astonished me. To protect Mirabel, her home disappeared into a small universe of its own. Finding this golden doorknob can only mean one thing. Mini Casita is considering coming back. But first, you'll need to prove to it that the valley is safe once again. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. Marvelous. Now, houses believe in deeds, not words. You need a deed to own a house, too. And houses often come to resemble their inhabitants. To prove the valley's safe for Mirabel, you'll have to embody the Madrigal's values. What are the Madrigal's values? Well, I'm told they always believe in bringing their village together to help the community. And I remember Mirabel checking in on everyone to ensure their needs were fulfilled. Oh, and she also became quite fond of photographs. Oh no, if that helps. I could take some pictures of villagers. As for making sure everyone's needs are fulfilled, I could check what the villagers need and give them some gifts. Fine ideas indeed, Shannon. Why, simply engaging some of the villagers in conversation might be enough. After all, everyone appreciates being thought of. Take this golden doorknob. It's infused with dreamlight. So the more acts of kindness you perform, the more magic it will gain. Once it has enough, Mini Casita will return. I'll give this a trial run. I'll talk to you once I'm done. I feel like taking pictures is like one of my least favorite things in a lot of games, but it's fine. That's not what I wanted to do, but I'll talk to him. All right, I was thinking of climbing an icy mountain today. Why? Why does anyone climb a mountain? To get to the top. I can't wait to look down and see the whole valley in one glance. Yep, same here. That sounds beautiful. I'm sure it will be. All right, let's see. Can I get double the villagers in? Oh. See if I can. There we go. Now everybody can be in it. Oh, Moana's little side eye. She's just like, the fuck are you doing? All right. Cool, that counted as 2. And Elsa just like came right up to us, which is good because we need her for the other quest. Shannon, thank goodness you're here. I've been doing everything I can to try to stop the blizzard in the Frosted Heights. But nothing I do seems to work. It has some sort of dark dreamlight magic feeding it. I think I might have found the key to fixing it, but I do need your help. Of course, anything. Just tell me what I should do. I went to the center of the blizzard and found a secret chamber full of strange magical experiments. And that's not all. I found Olaf inside. Olaf? Oh, what a relief. Anna and I have been so worried about him. Did he know anything about the blizzard? He knew a little, but we need to find out more. What did he say? Olaf's arms are missing. He says the last thing he remembers is that they were holding on to the orb. We need that to restore the pillar. I don't know what it was about the way Minnie just walked across there, but it felt like she was just like gliding weirdly. All right. But he doesn't know where to find them. He said something about water having memory. That's it. Olaf can be a bit of a genius, but I'm not sure my powers will help. Whatever happened may not be tied closely enough to me. But you might be able to do it. In the past, your royal watering can could draw out the memories held by water. Then maybe we could find out exactly what happened to the orb. Do you think my watering can still has that power? I wouldn't know where to start. My friend Grant Pabby would say to start where things began. And that would be the pillar in the Frosted Heights. I'll keep trying to fend off this blizzard while you investigate. Just hold out your watering can and focus your magic near the pillar. All right. And Elsa, while you're here, let's do a picture maybe. I'm gonna be evil. Let's get a nice. That looks less evil and a little more cringe, but I'll accept it. Let's see. Do we have anyone that we need to have conversations with? No one's specific for this. Okay. We need to give shiny gems to villagers, and we need to give characters gifts. So let's see if there's anyone who wants a shiny. All right, so Stitch we can do. Because he wants a shiny gem, and we need to gift shiny gems. So we have Stitch. We aren't good enough friends with Olaf yet. All right. So let's see. Let's start with Stitch and see if maybe if we become friends with Olaf, if that will be a shiny gem. So Stitch wanted a shiny diamond. I still need to do some major decoration work on my house. It is not in good shape. All right. So Stitch is in his house, so we'll go visit him later. Let's go and do next part of Olaf's quest first. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh. I'm guessing that's me. All right. Let's go chat to Elsa about seeing a maybe evil version of myself doing some shit. All right. Oh, sweet. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to stare at your plant. I understand you like to keep that a little more private. All right. Let's chat about what we saw. Hello, Shannon. Did your watering can uncover anything? I saw the Forgotten taking the orb from the pillar. Oh, well, I've spent a lot of time talking to Merlin about the magic in this village. He told me that the pillars have protective charms on them to keep dark magic at bay. Maybe the Forgotten wanted to try using more dangerous kinds of magic, and the pillar's protective aura was stopping that. Elsa, there's something I need to tell you. The Forgotten, they're a part of me. Some kind of splinter of myself that I left behind. I see. Well, I know that magic can do things like that. Olaf is a part of me, and he's sweet and kind. But so is Marshmallow, a much larger snowman I created. Let's just say he's very protective. So if the Forgotten wanted to mess with dark magic, does that mean I did too? It's the only thing that makes sense. Just because you want to do something doesn't mean that you would ever do it. But this would mean that the blizzard, the forgetting, could all of this be my fault? What? No, Shannon, this isn't your fault. Trust me, when it comes to starting magical blizzards that threaten to swallow up everything and everyone I love, I've got a little experience. Magic and emotions can make unintended things happen. The more you know about your magic, the more you'll be able to control it. What matters now is that you're here, trying to fix this. And I guess now we're one step closer to doing that. In the memory, it looked like Olaf saw the Forgotten running off with the orb, and he followed them to the secret chamber. Then I think you'll find the rest of your answers inside. I'll go see if there are any more memories inside the secret chamber. There definitely are. So let's go back up to the chamber. Hello, Olaf.
Hi, it's me. Oh,
Shannon, I have to know, are we any closer to solving the mystery of my missing arms? I think so. Also help me use my watering can to bring out a memory near the pillar in the Frosted Heights. I saw the Forgotten pulling the orb out of the pillar. The Forgotten, but it looked just like you. Yeah, the Forgotten has my face. It's a long story, don't ask. Okay, but you'll have to tell me later. I love stories. The longer, the better. Oh, Olaf, we would be friends. Sure, later. Right now, we've got to figure out what happened. Well, I certainly thought the Forgotten was you when we were playing hide and seek. You'd been missing for a long time, but we were still in the middle of a game. So I followed you, the Forgotten, so I could tag you, and you'd finally come back to the village. And then I saw the Forgotten had dropped that shiny orb, so I picked it up and came in here to give it back. But then what happened? Blah. I don't remember, but you can use your watering can around here to find out.
goodbye.
Alright, let's find out. Got one here. Oh. Alright, so we're trying to keep the orb away from Olaf there. And then we're yeeting it straight into the creepy portal. Sounds good. Alright. Anything else? I think that's it.
Oh, good, you're here.
Wow, did you see that? I must have interrupted the Forgotten while they were casting some sort of magical enchantment. And the orb made the magic go wild in here. That must have been the flash I saw. So this chamber, it must be the Forgotten's, and it was the Forgotten who locked you inside here. I'm so sorry that happened, Olaf. That's okay. I know you wouldn't have wanted it to happen. After that, the Forgotten grabbed the orb off the floor and threw it into that portal over there. with my arms still attached.
Oh,
Oh, but bright side, now we know where the orb is. Someone with arms can just reach inside the portal and grab it. I'd volunteer to do it myself, but no arms. That portal keeps flickering. Something's wrong with it. I don't think it's safe to reach inside. Oh, maybe there's a way to fix it in one of these books. Since my arms are missing, I couldn't turn the pages to read them, but the titles are very interesting. They're all about magic, casting spells, making things float, how to open portals. Did you just say how to open portals? How to open portals! Yes, and we need to open a portal. I guess I'll need to find that book. All right, let's
this makes me so happy.
let's pick up the books. There's another one. There we go. All right, let's chat again.
So glad you made it.
You found a book? Is it the one we need? You'll have to read it to me since I can't turn the pages. Okay, it's called So You Want to Open a Dark Portal? How conveniently specific. It sounds like it's exactly what we're looking for, Shannon. Not a very imaginative title. Titles can be hard. I went through at least 3 dozen for each of the novels I've composed in my head while I've been here. This book, this must be how the Forgotten learned how to open all those portals in the first place. No wonder they've been popping up everywhere. Are you going to read? According to this, we'll need something called a Dreamlight Prism. Dreamlight Prism to fix the portal. There's a bunch of broken glass on the floor over there. I bet the Forgotten tried this too. Maybe if you gather it up and replace the broken parts, we can get my arms back. Oh, and the orb. Can't forget about that. It says we'll need some glass and some purified night shards. But once I fix it, I'll need to find some way to channel all the colors of the rainbow through the prism. How do I do that? Well, there are some gems over there near the portal, but not all the colors. Some must be missing. Don't worry, Shannon. I'm sure you can figure out what to do. Finally, it says I need to whisper one of my darkest fears to the portal to seal the spell. I guess I should start thinking about what I'm afraid of. But for now, I'll start by making the Dreamlight Prism. There's some more. Alright. Is that everything? I think so. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and hop on over here. I have... Do I have glass made already? Maybe not. Alright, let's make 10 glass then. I definitely have some purified night shards. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh shoot, I forgot that I needed to conjure your cares away. Curses and Hexing 101 and Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration. Love it. Alright, I'm gonna go sell some stuff real quick because my inventory is full. And then I thought that those were purified night shards, but they were actually just regular night shards. So I think I'll need to craft purified ones. here we go. I think I needed 5. All right, and then Dreamlight. What was it? Dreamlight Prism. Here we go. Oh. Shoot. Oh, I didn't realize they had updated the chests. Okay, we're gonna need to do some reorganization of my stuff later, because I need some large chests, assuming that those hold more stuff. We're definitely gonna need some of that. All right, so we have that. While we're down here already, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, okay, never mind. Although, is Stitch still? Yes. All right, so we're gonna give Stitch his gift. While he's still hanging out in his house. Hello. I have something to give to you. Here you go. Oh, you're so cute. All right, and let's talk to him. You can wear a life jacket. All right, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Also, I have recently gotten into a bit of a K-pop phase. I haven't really listened to a ton of K-pop music in the past, but I specifically fell into a bit of a hyperfixation with Stray Kids. So that's been a primary focus of my brain for the last couple of weeks. Really enjoy their songs. If you're trying to get into K-pop, it's a good gateway group to like get an introduction into K-pop music. I feel like their songs are really catchy. All right. I think I do want to keep going with Olaf's thing just because then we can maybe have him be our friend, and then we can use our give different villagers their favorite gift requirement to build our friendship with Olaf. Wait, oh, this one, probably. Okay. So we need... Oh. Okay. So we have red, blue, and yellow. So some nice primary colors, which will make it easier to remember. So we need probably orange, green, and purple. I'm gonna bring multiple options for orange just because I'm a little nervous that... no, that's pretty clearly orange. So we'll do one of you, one of you, and one of you. Okay. So I'm gonna guess. Alright. I'm gonna try to do them. Because red and yellow make orange. Blue and red make purple. And then we have green. Alright. Okay. To get this portal to stay stable, I'll need to tell it one of my deepest fears. Out of these three being the option, they all are a little bit like being alone. I'm fine with being by myself for shorter periods of time, but like being alone in a more broad, like, hey, I'm fully alone in life is definitely a big fear. But I think I'm gonna go with spiders. Definitely spiders with all the legs and eyes, and they're so creepy, crawly, and hey, something's happening to the portal. I think the magic is starting to work. Ooh. All right. Here you go. You found them. You found my arms. Come here, little arms. Let me put you on. Oh, that's much better. I feel so sticky. Get it? Because my arms are sticks. You should arm yourself with some better jokes. Oh no, I meant to... You're probably right. I haven't had anyone to practice my jokes on since I've been stuck in here. Hey, wait. Arm myself? That's brilliant. I will definitely have to use that. Well, I didn't just find your arms. I also found the orb. There's only one problem. It seems to be broken. No, what's wrong with it? The light inside it has gone out. The magic is just gone. I don't think this is going to be enough to fix the pillar and stop the blizzard. Oh. I'm sorry, Shannon. I wish I knew how to fix it. There must be a way. I just have to figure out the mystery. Maybe there's a book in Merlin's library, or another memory somewhere, or... I may not know how to fix the orb, but I do know one thing that can make everything better. A warm hug! And now that I have my arms again, I can give you one. Aww. He's so sparkly. Thanks, Olaf. I feel a lot better now. Yep, warm hugs are the best. Wait a second. The orb started to glow when you hugged me. Merlin said he didn't know what virtue powered the pillar in the Frosted Heights, but now I know it must be warm hugs. Close, but not exactly. It's love, Olaf. A simple act of love. Oh, kitty. Hi, Clover. How you doing, baby? He's gonna come say hi. Oh, let's bring the camera down to look at the goodest boy. Oh, yes. Hello, Clover. How has your day been going, little guy? You were sleeping in one of your boxes. Did you have a good nap? Yeah? Oh, thank you for the snuggles, buddy. A simple act of love fixed the orb. Oh, then I guess I did know how to fix the orb after all. Does this mean we saved the day? Hello, sweet baby. Almost, but not quite. I I still need to put the orb back in the pillar. Let's go. What? Hello. Here, I'm gonna just get a little bit of... You're shedding so much, my little guy. Alright. And a boop. In we go. Yeah. Wow, no more blizzard. Alright, let's go talk to Olaf. Hi, sweet boy. Wow, Shannon, you found my missing pieces and stopped the blizzard. You're very talented. There's still a lot of questions left, though. Like, what was the deal with that secret chamber? What was the Forgotten doing in there? Don't worry, Shannon. I know you'll figure it out. You're practically the official village figure-outer. And I'll be here if you need any warm hugs or words of sage wisdom from a snowman wise beyond his years. But for now, I'm going to see what's changed in the village while I was winning at hide and seek. I think you're going to love it, Olaf. There are lots of critters to play games with. That's wonderful. Although I hope they like games that aren't keep away with Olaf's nose. I just got my nose back, and I'd really like to keep it for a while. Thank you for finding me, Shannon. You're the best seeker a hider could ever have. Oh, and one more thing. Tag, you're it. Alright. Excellent. Oh, that's cute. I like the little snow globe. Ooh, do we get our own personal snow cloud? Oh, that's very exciting. Alright, I'm gonna do gardening because I do gardening for pretty much everyone, so from at least some of the guides I've seen, it seems like the bonuses you can get from each skill stack, the more villagers you have with a specific type of thing, and since most of what I do to make money in this is gardening, that's what I've picked for most of my villagers. I have like at least one for each of the other ones. I have a couple on fishing and mining, but most of my villagers go to gardening, so we're gonna do that for you as well. All right. So let's do... Oop. Oh, I have to actually collect the quest first. Hello, Shannon. I was just gonna come find you. I'm very happy to be back in the village, but oddly, it doesn't feel right. It's like something's missing. I just don't know what. You're older and thus all-knowing. Could you help me figure it out? Oh, God, I wish. I have to say, that song in Frozen 2 about like, oh, well, I'll be so much wiser when I'm older kind of thing. I was like, ooh, that just... I wish, but no. I'll try to help. Tell me more. Well, this place used to be full of joy and friendship and warm hugs. But some of the villagers don't seem happy at all, like the grumpy lion and the lady who's always looking in the mirror. Grumpy lion and lady who's always looking in the mirror. Oh, you must mean Scar and Mother Gothel. What if you tried to make them happy thus far? Well, I tried to give Scar a warm hug. He did not like that. But my permafrost got stuck to his fur and he didn't like it. Poor baby. Then I tried to tell Mother Gothel some fascinating trivia. Like what? I told her that the average human breathes in and out 22,000 times a day. She didn't seem to be impressed. Maybe we could try giving them some gifts? That always cheers people up. What an incredible idea. I knew you could help me, Shannon. You have the innate wisdom that comes with maturity. And I know just what to get them. Let's start with some flowers. Some red bromeliads, blue passion lilies, and white passion lilies would make an exquisite bouquet. And of course, we'll need some salmon. Salmon? Why? Just trust me on this one, Shannon. It's all going to make a wonderful gift. Why don't you go find everything while I figure out what to write on the cards? Ahem. Dear Scar. Next one. Dear Mother Gothel. No. To my most esteemed fellow villager. Alright, let's, got a question? What does the word hyperbole mean? Means something is exaggerated. Interesting. I love learning new things. Next question. What does defenestrate mean? Means to throw something out a window. You are so knowledgeable, Shannon. Alright. I want to give you a gift. Can I? I can. Oh, he doesn't want a shiny thing, though. Alright. We will figure it out. We'll definitely give him his favorite gifts for the other quest, but... Okay. I have a massive collection of flowers, so I don't need to go hunting for these. Alright, we need red bromeliad. We need white passion lily and blue passion lily. Whoop. Hit the wrong button. Alright. And then salmon. Which, fun fact, was my younger sister's nickname for me when we were kids. She couldn't quite pronounce Shannon, so I was Salmon. And then it just kind of stuck. My other main nickname, I called her Munchkin a lot, and she called me Donut Head, courtesy of Dunkin' Donuts Munchkins. Alright. Olaf, little buddy, thank you for being right near a teleport point. Alright. Let's go ahead and give these. You did it! You found the salmon and all the flowers. Hey, did you know that together salmon and flower are an anagram for fall more snow? Literally, who would know that? Me! And now, also you. Come on, let's go give Mother Gothel her gift. I think she's gonna love it.
Hands down, this is the best day of my life.
I have to say, in the movies, Olaf's not my favorite. I find him kind of annoying, but in this game, I think he's much cuter. Yep, I'm still following you. His run is ridiculous. All right. They're gonna meet up probably on the stairs. Hello, Mother Gothel. We've got a very special gift for you. Oh no. Olaf, raw fish? Why would you possibly want to give me raw fish? Because I thought you'd like them. Did you know that salmon change color and have an excellent sense of smell? How nice for them. Now, run along and stop pestering me with useless nonsense. Olaf, you gave the salmon to the wrong person. My sweet, sweet summer child. Or winter child, I guess, in this case. I'm so surprised that my gift didn't make Mother Gothel happy. I thought you were going to give her the flowers and Scar the salmon. I think things got a little mixed up. Yeah, making everybody in the village happy is harder than I thought. We have to keep trying. You're right! And we'll start by delivering this bouquet to Scar. I don't know if Scar will like that much. Really? These flowers definitely say King of the Jungle to me, or at least jealous uncle of the King of the Jungle. Why don't I bring Scar the flowers? He can be a little grumpy. Okay, but be sure to tell him they're from someone who wants to make him smile. Sure. I'll meet you near the bridge on the Sunlit Plateau after. Alright. I'm going to put the full set of flowers that we pulled out away. Just while we're passing by. Alright. Scar. I had assumed Scar was going to be like in his house or on the Sunlit Plateau, but he was like right next to us. Alright. Let's give this... Hey Scar, I've got a gift for you. A raggedy bunch of flowers. Surely you weren't fool enough to gather these for me yourself. They're from Olaf. He thought you'd like them. Pass on my appreciation for these pedestrian posies. And then tell that cloying little snow sculpture that if he pesters me again, I'll turn him into slush. Alright. You did it. Huzzah. Oh, Scar. Oh, Olaf. Over here, my buddy. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to meet him. Can I just talk to him here? Oh, hi, Shannon. Okay, I have to actually wait until he gets to the bridge. You know, Olaf, I think this area is going to be a bit too hot and spicy for you. I think you're going to melt out here. So, did Scar like his bouquet? I don't think so. But those flowers were so beautiful. Wow, it really is tough to make some people happy. I just wanted to bring joy to the whole village. Olaf, something's happening. I think everything we did together is making a new memory appear.
See you soon.
Aww. Cute. We're going to do some theater. That's it. That's what's missing from the village. Stories. Before the forgetting, I was the official village storyteller. That's how I brought joy to the village. And there used to be a great big stage in Frosted Heights. And everyone would gather around it and we'd put on plays. There isn't any stage in the Frosted Heights. It must have been destroyed during the forgetting. Oh, how sad. Don't be sad. We'll build a new stage. It'll be even better than the old one. We will? Thank you. And I even think I remember how we built the old stage. We used some softwood, iron ingots, and rope. I wonder where we got the curtain, though. I know someone who could help us with that. Minnie. She's great at all sorts of creative things. Okay, let's gather everything up, make the stage, and start telling stories again. All right, let's go chat with Minnie. Clover's just napping on my lap. What a cute little bean. Oh, there she is. Excuse me. Why, hello, Shannon. It's so nice to see you today. Is there something I can help with? Do you have any curtains you can spare? It's for Olaf. We're building a stage. A stage? Oh, how exciting. I know. I can't wait to help with Olaf's plays. Oh, you'll have a wonderful time. It's so much fun to help out with the sets and wardrobes. And you know what? It's your lucky day. I just picked up some new curtains from Uncle Scrooge, and I have a little extra fabric. Thanks, Minnie. All right, let's make the stage. Furniture? There we go. Okay. Let's give this to Olaf.
Hi, it's me.
Wow, very impressive craftsmanship, Shannon. But let's not put the stage up until we're ready to start the show. Now that we have a place to tell stories, we just need to find some stories to tell. Don't worry, Dreamlight Valley is full of stories. I know we'll find something thrilling and action-paced. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat already. I'll do some pondering about this and let you know when I'm ready to begin, Shannon.
See you soon.
Excellent. All right, let's hang out. And then I'm gonna give Olaf some of his favorite gifts. All right, what do you want today, Olaf? Okay, he wants amethyst, hardwood, and blue hydrangea. Oh, shoot. Alright, I don't know if the sound has been loud enough to be an issue with copyright stuff, but it might be an issue. I think it was softwood. And then amethyst. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad. Oopsie daisy. Alright. So let's go ahead and gift him all things. Alright, so we are now at friendship level 3. Which means we've now made some progress on Mirabel's quest line as well. Oh shoot, it was hardwood. I knew I was gonna get that wrong. Alright. And level 4. Nice and easy at the lower levels to level up our friendship. Shannon, just who I was hoping to see. How would you like to help me tell a tale sure to dazzle all the villagers?
Oh,
Well, I've been searching everywhere for a great story to tell. First, I talked to a very friendly squirrel. Then I talked to Wally. Then I talked to Merlin. What did the squirrel tell you? Oh, it made a loud screeching noise and ran away. Though I'm not sure how that story will play with our audience. What did Wally tell you? He said, whoa. He's a machine of few words. What did Merlin tell you? Well, Merlin always knows the best stories, probably because he's magical and also the most aged person I know. He told me all about how you're fighting the forgetting, and I decided that's our story. The Legend of Shannon. You want to put on a play all about me? That should work, I guess. Phew! I thought for a second there you wouldn't want the sudden fame that's sure to come with being the subject of our epic tale. Okay, I'm listening, Shannon. Please regale me with your feats of heroism. Spare no details. Well, okay. It all started when I fell asleep under a tree and... Wait. We can't have our story time without a snack. A snack? What are you hungry for? Oh, being a snowman, I don't need to eat. I'm just thinking of you. Maybe you could ask Remy. He knows all about yummy food. I bet he'd know the perfect snack for story time. All right, let's go chat with Remy, who's in his restaurant. Also, they revamped the restaurant, and it's so much bigger now, which I really appreciate. Huh, so you're looking for the perfect snack for story time? Say no more. When I think of stories and snacks, one thing really pops to mind. The flickering light of a cinema screen. The smell of salted butter. You, my friend, need popcorn. Oh, now I'm craving popcorn. And for the perfect popcorn, you'll need corn and butter. Great, thanks, Remy. Wait, you said Olaf will be there? Well, I know how to make this recipe extra special. You'll want to throw in some sugar cane. Oh, and you'll need to get some pure ice. That's the secret ingredient. I'm sure Elsa would be happy to help with that. Alright. So let's chat. Thankfully, I have been hoarding materials for a long time, so that definitely expedites these quest lines a little bit. We've got, alright, Merlin right now is closer to a teleport spot, so let's go chat with him first. Hello. Let's see how the golden doorknob reacted to your acts of kindness. Aha! Excellent work, Shannon. We're getting closer, but we still need more Dreamlight. What can I do? The best way to create more is to simply take care of the village. If you need a reminder of what you can do, don't forget to gaze in the waters of the Plaza Well. I'll go do that and check with you later. I have so much Dreamlight, so here you go. Like, arguably way too much Dreamlight. Brilliant, Shannon. Your hard work has paid off. Mini Casita is now ready to return to the valley. You simply must decide where you wish for Mirabel to live, and it will appear. All right. Where do I want Mirabel to go? Something about this area feels right for her, but it's also got quite a few other people already living here. The beach doesn't feel right. Yeah, I feel like it's... The best place does feel like up here, so... We'll see how much space Casita needs. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's not gonna fit right there. As far as mini goes, I don't know if that's exactly the word I would use to describe this, but she's not small. All right. Honestly, I feel like it could go really well up here. So I think I'm gonna move around some of this stuff. We'll maybe move this over here. We'll shift this tree here. I feel like that can go there. I think I'm gonna just go through and pick up this stuff. And then we can place casita down. I may need to move like a couple of the like smaller things to get it to fit, but we'll see. Mini casita. Nice. How is your gaming going today? I hope that you are having a good time. All right, okay, there's the front door. I think I want the front, let's do front door facing this way. And there. Oh, nice. What's the new subclass? Oh, wait. Which side is the front door? I'm guessing actually this is. So, yeah. Yeah, we're going to rotate this. Can't quite tell. Is that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we've got this is the entrance, I think. And then there are like side entrances over here. I'm not 100% on this placement, but we might change that later. But for now, oh, cute. I love that casita like is moving and interacting. That's cute. All right. Welcome, Mirabel. All right. I'm gonna hide you eye. And sure. Cute. All right. Hello, Mirabel. Oh, where am I? How long have I been asleep? Oh, wait. Am I back in the valley? It looks so much better, and someone made all that darkness go away. You must be the one who did that. Felicidades! I'm so glad to be back. Where were you? I'm not sure. It was strange, and everything looked frozen in time. I woke up once to drink a glass of water, but I was so tired I went straight back to bed. I'm guessing you're the one I should thank for bringing me back. It was totally worth all the work. Well, don't worry. I'm a super hard worker. Happy to help with anything you need. Something tells me we're going to be great neighbors. Woo! I am so happy to see this valley. Before the forgetting, it was full of friends, happiness, and so much laughter. Everyone helped each other, just like they do in my Encanto. I really loved it here. That's why I was so sad to see people forget and leave. And then when that darkness fell over everything. But now the darkness is gone. There's dreamlight shining on everything again, and I'm back. I can already tell that you're doing amazing stuff here. I can't wait to see what happens next. Cool. All right. It's called Strand, which is all about threads and weaving and unraveling. Cool green energy that lets you make. Oh, I love that. That's such a cool, like, magic system idea. You're making a snack and Remy told you to get some pure ice? That's interesting. Well, who am I to question the master chef? Here you go. Oh, my inventory is full. There we go. All right. So we're gonna need 2 corn, butter, sugarcane, and pure ice. Oh, there we go. Yay! There's a... glad there's a recipe, because I might have forgotten otherwise. That looks kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Olaf, buddy, here you go. Shannon, that smells delicious. Now everything's ready for you to tell your story. Regale me. Okay, so it all started when I fell asleep under a tree in the woods. And that's it. That's everything that's happened to me since I arrived in Dreamlight Valley. That's one of the top 3 best stories I've ever heard, Shannon. Aw, shucks, it was nothing. My favorite part was when you jumped into the portal to go find Donald Duck. The valley has so many heroes, and if I'm going to write their story, I need to know every tiny little detail. What happened on Kristoff and Donald's epic adventure? How did Kristoff survive in the woods the whole time Donald was missing? I must know everything. I guess we could go talk to Kristoff and Donald and ask them. Great idea. Why don't you do that while I start to figure out the first act of the script? Act 1, Scene 1. It was a night of vicious storms. Wait, no, you said it was sunny. Hey, Kristoff. You want me to tell you about my adventures with Donald Duck when the forgetting happened? Well, it really wasn't much of an adventure. We camped out on the sunlit plateau for a while until the giant night thorns started to creep up everywhere. Then Donald saw something that got him really mad and he tried to fight it. It was just a shadow, but he thought it was a dragon. It was a hummingbird. Donald got in a fight with a hummingbird? That's not very heroic. Like I told you, it wasn't much of an adventure. We just kind of hung around. After that, we went to the Forgotten Lands. Donald stepped in a puddle and splashed water everywhere. Then a frog jumped out at us. Definitely a frog, not a cool monster. Sorry, Shannon. I wish I had something more exciting to tell you. After that, we went to the Forest of Valor, and, well, you know the rest. But you should talk to Donald. I bet he'll make it sound a lot more heroic than I just did. Alright, I'm gonna real quick make some hors d'oeuvres for Mirabel because we want to get her friendship level up. Hors d'oeuvres are under here, I guess. Where they're there. Okay. I love that it's just like a cracker with some spices on it. Alright. Here you go. And let's also talk about the weather. Alright, nice. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is so cute. It's like a little capybara thing. I love these. Okay. I'm very excited about this. And you also get gardening. Alright, let's, hello. We'll talk to you. Hey, Shannon, do you have some time to help me with mini casita? Sure. Nothing major, but there's some damage from the time we spent wherever it was. It took me to protect me. Of course, I'll help you. Great, let's go to Mini Casita. It'll be easier to show you. Alright, so we need to find Donald and go to Mini Casita. Alright, Donald's in his house, so we'll go visit him later. Casita is throwing a fit or something. He's having a moment. See? The floor and the walls are pretty messed up. Still looks cute. Way to look on the bright side, Shannon, but I promise it was even better before. The floor was painted and the walls were bright and colorful. Now they're just kind of blah. I want to fix them, then repaint them in greens and yellows. Where do you think we should start? Let's start with the basics. We'll need some materials such as softwood and stone to replace the damaged ones. As for the pigments, I'm thinking dandelions, yellow daisies, and green rising penstemons. I can get all of that for you. That'd be amazing! Thank you. I'll start thinking about the new patterns I'm going to paint and getting things ready in here. Oh. Nope. See you later. Also, I wanted to have a brief conversation with you. I've got to know something, because when I talk to Antonio about you, he's going to ask, what's your favorite animal? It's too hard to choose. I don't even know what a chiguero is. I understand that. Anthony can never pick a favorite either. He says they're all his friends. The grapple is so much fun. You can attach to nearly anything, which includes other players and their vehicles. That is awesome. Oh, no. Oh, God. We may have glitched here. Alright. Yep, cool. Alright, we're gonna need to, get on out of here, so I'm gonna do some quick stuff. If I lose you guys, it is for other reasons. I'm going to force quit out, and then we'll hop back in the game. Alright. We may have lost a tiny bit of progress, but it does save every 5 minutes, so we should be okay. Sorry for disturbing you, little guy. Got a quick clover peek while we're waiting for the game to load. Hello, sir. All right. Gonna load in. Also, if anyone has any good bad movie recommendations, let me know, because my husband and I are looking for some more suggestions. We like watching bad movies a lot on the weekends, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. But okay, cool. We barely lost anything. All right, let's grab some soft wood. Grab these. And some green rising penstemon. I'm probably pronouncing that very incorrectly. Do we need some white? No. And then stone. But yeah, that sounds like so much fun to use the gravel. Sounds very chaotic too, which I appreciate. Alright, let's go back to Mirabel. Oh yeah, we have to talk to Donald, so let's do that since he's up here. You want to know what happened when I was on my quest to stop the forgetting with Kristoff? You bet! I'll tell you all about my heroism. Let's hear it. One dark and stormy night, we were camping out on the sunlit plateau. Suddenly, we saw a huge shadow on the wall of the cliff. It had wings as big as a house. Right, Kristoff told me already. It was a hummingbird. A hummingbird? Don't be ridiculous. That wasn't a hummingbird. It was a two-headed, 50-foot-tall, fire-breathing dragon. That's amazing. What's more amazing is how I fought it off with just my own 2 hands. Next, we went to the Forgotten Lands, where things got even worse. Right, Kristoff told me you fell in a puddle and a frog jumped out. What? No, that's not what happened. A giant chasm opened up underneath me. Then a sea monster grabbed me and tried to drag me in. Wow, that's scary. Oh, I wasn't scared. I fought that sea monster off and saved Kristoff too. After that, we went to the Forest of Valor and a horrible, evil... Oh wait, you know the rest. None of that is even close to what Kristoff told me. Well then, his memory must still be messed up. That's exactly how it happened. If you spawn a tangle, you can throw the tangle and grapple to it while... That's really cool. Oh, that sounds like such a fun game mechanic to play with. So we'll need to check and see if Mirabel needs a shiny object, because we still need to do one more of those. Mirabel. Nope. All right. Here you go. Shannon, you found everything. Thank you. And your timing's perfect. I know just how I want it all to look. Let me give you a hand. It'll go faster if we work together. You're the best! You know, this reminds me of when the people of our Encanto came together to help my family rebuild Casita. It meant so much to all of us. And it really means a lot to me that you're offering to help. If you're ready, let's do this. Aw, me encanta. It's so much better. Muchas gracias. I couldn't have done it without you, which is why I want you to have this. Oh, these tiles are just like the ones you use for your floor. Yep, you can use them in your house if you want to. I'm so glad we got to fix up Mini Casita. Caring for your house is an important part of turning it into a home, don't you think? I've been doing a really bad job of turning my Disney Dreamlight Valley home, and honestly kind of my real life house too, into a home, but it's fine. Ooh, thank you, Conjured Cow Gaming, and hello. Good to see you. I will definitely take a nice stretch, and everyone else, if you want to also take a stretch with me, feel free. But how you doing, Conjured Cow Gaming? It's good to see you. Hello. Oh my gosh, that's such a cute little heart. Oh, I've been good. We have been busy with prepping for a move soon. So we'll be moving sometime in like beginning of April territory. So yeah, and awesome. Follower emotes are great. But yeah, I love that. Love that little cow heart. But yeah, how have you been? How have things been going? I'm hoping that I'll have like a bit more free time soon. Now that we've got some of the like moving stuff a little bit more figured out, and now we're just kind of waiting. So waiting until beginning of April. So hopefully that'll be coming up soon. But yeah, cool. All right, let's do absolutely for this. I should put even more love into my house. Yeah, true. Moving is such a pain, I know. We finally are, like, we've been doing moves ourselves for the last few times that we've moved, and this time we're gonna just be paying for movers. Like, it's expensive, but it's, we have enough, like, big items. Like, I have this desk, which is an L-shaped desk, and it's hefty. It's really heavy, and we just have enough stuff at this point that are like big furniture items, like this organizing thing behind me too. Like, there are just enough big things that we cannot easily move ourselves. So yeah, we're gonna try to figure that out, but it's so expensive, and it's so much like stuff to organize and figure out, and there's a bunch of like I'm trying to go through a bunch of stuff that we have here and figure out like, okay, does this need to like be donated or go somewhere else, or like is this getting moved with us? So yeah, it's a lot, but hoping I will have more time again soon. But I bet you'll be really happy if you do, and just so you know, I'd love to help. Oh my god, yeah, thankfully we're moving within the same state, but different towns, so it'll be nice to have it be like relatively close, and we're moving close to some of my like closest friends, so we'll be like less than 10 minutes from one friend, and less than 15 minutes from another friend, so that'll be really nice to be closer. Right now we're like 45 minutes away from them, so it's close enough that we get to see them like pretty often, but it's definitely going to be a lot easier to get to hang out with them, like especially during the work week. Thankfully, like my job's super flexible, like I'm freelancing, so my schedule's kind of up to me, but yeah, like it for other people, like one of my friends is a postdoc, so her schedule is insane. She's just like in the lab doing research all the time, and when she's not doing that, she's like teaching or prepping materials for other stuff or writing papers or applying to grants. It's just a lot. So oh man, yeah, I definitely, like, for a while we were living in a different state, and we had some like family. My husband's family was pretty close to where we were before, but most of our friends lived quite a bit further away. Either they were in the same state but in like a very different corner of the state from where we were, or they were in a completely different state. So it's been really nice now that we've moved to the state we're currently in, because it does, like, having those social contacts makes a huge difference. And I don't know about you, but it's been really challenging to like make new friends in real life as an adult. I find that like it's super intimidating sometimes, I think, because it's like it requires such a high degree of vulnerability to be like, hey, I really like you and would like for us to be friends, but like you maybe don't like me as much, and I have to like put myself out there, kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. Internet friends mostly. But yeah, it's so hard to like meet people, especially like with COVID and stuff too. I feel like that really like messed with my ability to like socialize in person and like go out and do stuff, because before that I would have like, you know, joined a bunch of like clubs, went and done like classes and stuff, but with COVID I was so worried about getting exposed that like basically all of the thing, and it was pretty soon after we had like moved states too, so like we were still getting in the groove of like settling into where we are now living, and then it was like everything shut down and it was just like, oh cool, okay. So we just now have to be entirely in our house and not go anywhere. So yeah, definitely a challenging time in history, unprecedented times and all that, but yeah, for sure. But yeah, do you feel like you're getting more comfortable in the area that you're in now? Because it was back in September, so that's been almost like 6 months now. Or it's been exactly 6 months. So yeah, do you feel like you're getting like more comfortable and settling in where you are, or is it still kind of like, you know, I know how hard it can be moving away from like everyone that you know and like kind of the area that you're most comfortable in. I could add a couple of things to my place. Scrooge McDuck might have what I need. And if he doesn't, you can always place an order. I've heard it's pretty easy. All right. Let's hope we don't... Oh, nice! Well, that's awesome then. If it's like... ideal space. Oh, that's amazing. If you're comfortable sharing, I'd be interested in knowing, but I know that like I purposely try to keep my specific location a little bit vague at least, so totally fine if you don't want to share, but yeah, I feel like that's great. Like when you find an area that just has the things that you want, it's so nice to have that opportunity. All right, let's order some furniture. Let's get a desk. Oh, nice! Oregon, cool. All right, I was just talking earlier about how we need to do some decoration in our house, so now Mirabel is forcing us to do so. Nice! Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Some of my acquaintances from high school moved to Oregon, and I have heard good things for sure. Healing House. Oh, like that's the quest name. Cool. So yeah, and I have some friends who are currently living in California as well, and I've heard very mixed reviews on it. I've been to California twice now. Once in like the San Francisco area and once in LA. You like the weather in Oregon or in California? I'm definitely like I live in the Northeast, and I'm very much someone who like I want all 4 seasons. I don't mind the snow. It's not like my absolute most favorite thing in the world to have snow, but I like having the variety, you know? Let's see. I kind of want to go like lavish. Let's go fancy lifestyle. Oregon, yeah. What specifically do you like about the weather? Alright, let's see. I'm kind of feeling like very bougie in this space. This is that's so small. That's a large coffee table. That's like the size of one of these cushions. I need something that's like a big, hefty setup. Yeah, like the dining table is actually closer. Love the rain. Yeah. Oh, I feel like, especially when you can be inside and observing it outside, or like if it's optional to go outside, I love rain. Like my husband and I have this running joke where no, not that, where whenever it starts raining outside, this is such a, I'm building it up to sound like it's going to be way more interesting than it actually is, but whenever it starts raining outside, whichever of us notices first will come in running and go rain to the other one, and then we have a little freak out and like go out onto the porch and check out the rain. So I feel like I've made that sound way more like interesting in theory than it actually is, but we also definitely love the rain. So let's see. Ooh, I feel like the bookshelf kind of matches the vibes. I like that. Ooh. That's technically a nightstand, but I'm going to use it there as an end table. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's fun as like an occasional thing, but if it were literally every day, it would probably be like, oh my god, just please stop. I think I'm kind of leaning toward something like that. But let's see what the options are. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm feeling the dark wood. I want this, but not damaged. Ooh, very fancy. I have actually not tried to do the walls before in this, so this is new for me. I kind of like the purple Starry Night stuff. Oh, do we want to go super bougie? I feel like this specific fireplace does not match with that level of... My brain finished that sentence as, like, with that level of bouge. That's a weird sentence, but... Alright, I like that. We'll do that for now. Again, I'm not 100% sure that that specific fireplace goes with that, but we can revisit that when the time comes. Oh, I need to add one more. Perfect. Let's add one more furniture item. And actually, let's go ahead and see. Be under utilities. Yeah. All right. Ooh, that's a really pretty fireplace. Okay. Oh, that's cute. All right, I think I'm gonna do... I want to go all festive. It's still Christmas in my heart. All right, and... Ooh, I like the easel. I wish we could do it on the diagonal, though. Like, I want to do it diagonal here, but... We'll just pop this there. All right, that should be... No? Excuse? What do I... Oh, does it need to be specific? Oh, I see, okay. I think I picked from the not allowed catalog. That's fine. Let's see what else we can add then. Ooh. Yes. All right, we're gonna add a little ottoman moment. Half this stuff does not go together, but like I do not even care. Then we're gonna put chaise lounge. I don't know French, but we're gonna put the long chair thing. She like checks behind her and is just like, oh, here we go. I wish she could like lie down on it. I want her to be in full paint me like you're one of your French girls aesthetic. All right, Mirabel, are you still in your house? No. Looks like, yeah, you're in. Oh. Squirrels were having a glitchy moment there for a second. Doing a little dance. Oh, yes. All right. Hola, Shannon. Can I help with anything? Just inviting you to see what I've done with my place. Really? I can't wait to see it. Let's go. All right, let's go check out my house. Oh, also, can we talk for a sec? I'm so annoyed that they've added in microtransactions now. Like, I knew it was probably going to happen, but I was really hoping that it wouldn't. But they've added in, like, you can purchase the Moonstone stuff which just really annoys me. And then they added all these like things, some of which, if I remember correctly, when they originally launched this store, were things that you could originally get in the game itself, and they shifted it into this like more boxed off thing, which just really annoys me because I just don't want microtransactions. But I knew it was probably coming with this game at some point, but I am still disappointed. Yeah, I know. This isn't even the exciting room, Mirabel. But yeah, I'm so frustrated because I liked the way that they had it like set up where it was, you know, you could earn as part of these events, you could earn more of the moonstones, and then that you could like have it be kind of like, oh, you could unlock certain things with these reward paths, but it was like you were kind of locked into the amount of moonstones that you had earned, and it was all stuff that could be earned within the ecosystem of the game versus like having to pay real life money for it. I'm just, no thank you. Yeah, no, exactly. I knew that it was going to probably eventually have it. Although I feel like they said something along the lines of like, oh, it's not going to have like microtransactions, or at least it wasn't going to be, it was only going to be like aesthetic stuff. It was not going to be functional, which is still true, but at the same time, I'm just so annoyed. And yeah, right? Like, this is way too much to pay for one single item, considering how hard it is to actually earn moonstones. Like you can earn basically 10 a day most of the time, and then you can pretty much, like with the star path things, the rewards, you can kind of make back a lot of what you spent to unlock the extra reward path piece and everything. But yeah, like the price here is obscene, and then like to get one item you'd have to spend more than $5 real life dollars to get one thing. Like, that's insane. Yeah. No, I'm very annoyed. Because, again, I expected this to come at some point, but, like, the game is not yet free. And so the fact that they've already started to implement it when it's still in, like, the blocked off early access thing. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Like, that's so much for a single item. Amazing. Shannon, this house shows that you don't always need actual magic to make magic happen. Both of our houses are looking so much better. I'd say that's pretty impressive. And now that Mini Casita is fixed, I really want to make myself useful by helping you help the other villagers. Because that's what La Familia Madrigal is all about. Helping the community. I'll be your eyes and ears around here and let you know if anyone needs help. See you soon, Shannon, and thanks again for your help with Mini Casita. But yeah, again, I was hoping that we could wait to have this, like, conflict until after it was free to play at that point, because then I could kind of, I'd still be annoyed, but I could kind of understand it. But going ahead and introducing it while the game is still blocked behind a paywall to even get into it just extra annoys me. All right. Olaf. Did you talk to Donald and Kristoff? Tell me everything. Wait. Let me close my eyes so I can picture it all in my imagination. Well, it all started on the Sunlit Plateau when they faced down a dragon or possibly a hummingbird. And that's it. That's everything Kristoff and Donald told me. But that's two completely different stories. Huh. Who do you think was telling the truth? Kristoff. Objectively. I'm sure you're right. Kristoff's very honest, and his story is more believable. But Donald's is so much more exciting. I'm going to ask him to help me write the scripts. This is going to be a play to remember. Oh, but this story has so many locations. The Sunlit Plateau, the Forgotten Lands, the Forest of Valor. I really should see them all while I write so I can fully capture the ambiance. No problem. I have this thing called a camera. I can use it to take pictures for you. Then you'll be able to look at them to set the scene. That would be wonderful. Thank you, Shannon. You're truly a friend of the theater. Ooh, thank you. I do need to be very careful about my hydration. I've been getting headaches more often, and I'm wondering if that's because I'm not drinking enough water. So thank you for the hydrate or dihydrate redemption. I appreciate it. All right. Could you get me pictures of the Pillar of Courage in the Forest of Valor, the Elephant Graveyard on the Sunlit Plateau, and the ruins in the Forgotten Lands? Oh my god, yeah. I'm wondering how much of it is that I'm currently like off my ADHD meds for a couple of days because there's a shortage near me, so I'm wondering if this is like a withdrawal side effect because I changed medication types recently, so it's possible that like I didn't really experience headaches when I went off of my old ADHD meds, but these ones may give me some headaches without it, so unclear, but it could also be like caffeine or dehydration or anything. Like too much caffeine, too little caffeine, both can cause headaches, which is annoying. Like taking Advil to deal with it can help, or can potentially cause, what's it called? Like when you take pain medications, it can also trigger headaches, and there's a specific name for it. Yeah, I've heard stuff about that too, that like some people were experiencing like variability in whether or not their meds would work, and like that some people were reporting that like they'd been on their meds for like 20 years or something, and then relatively recently it just stopped like working as well for them, and they were like, it's definitely not tolerance because I've been on the same dose for like 20 years and it was fine, and then all of a sudden it's not working nearly as well. So who knows, but yeah, like the medication shortages have been so frustrating for me. They've been like hitting my area pretty hard. Thankfully my antidepressant hasn't been affected, because that's the one that like if I miss a day, it's like, ooh, ouch. Like brain zaps, which look it up if you've never heard of them. It's very uncomfortable experience if you go like one day without your SSRI. I found that out the hard way. So yeah, just glad that that's not the one that's affected, but still, it's especially right now when we're like in the process of prepping for a move. There are a lot of like things that I need my executive functioning for, and without my ADHD meds, like I don't have that as much. So super duper fun. But yeah, I've heard that that a lot of people have been reporting those kinds of experiences, like where their meds have not been working as well, or like where they basically felt like they were taking sugar pills more or less. So who knows what's going on there. But yeah, it's all very exciting, but not good exciting, like chaotic exciting. Not that chaos isn't good sometimes, but all right, let's take some pictures. So Elephant Graveyard. Hello, Scar. All right. Guess we're gonna promote ourselves being the star of Olaf's show by including ourselves in all of the photos that we're taking for him. Are the ruins the spot that had the whatchamahoozles. Like the pedestals that we put stuff into. Alright. I think that is what it is. I'm not seeing a label on that. I doubt that it's the little house. I think it's probably this bit. Oh, nice. Blinking during the, yeah, okay. Blinking during the picture. Love that for me. Is Olaf still? Nope. Couldn't remember if we kept. And Pillar of Courage. Alright. There we go. Oh, no. Is this not the Pillar of Courage? There we go. Why did that not work the first time? Alright, Olaf. Alright, let's also ask Olaf to follow us again. Oop. Oh, hi! Wow, it's like I'm right there. I can almost smell each place. Ah. Now we've got a story to share. Pictures of our settings. And a co-writer. Donald has agreed to help me write the script. We'll talk soon, Shannon. There's a lot of work that goes into a big production like this. Alright.
It's me, Olaf.
Actually, let's double check. Yeah, okay, so I need to increase friendships with both of them. I think let's actually focus on Mirabel first. Because hers is... There she is. Hers is currently at a lower friendship level, so it'll be a lot easier to build that up faster. So I think that'll be a good option for us to take advantage of. All right, let's hang out. And I still need to do your gifts, I think. Also, I'm gonna just real quick. All right. There we go. All right. Mirabel, what do you want? Seafood pie, sake sushi, and blue marsh milkweed. I don't know if I've made seafood pie. We're gonna find out. All right, let's do sake sushi. I really hope that didn't just auto use one of my, for some reason it auto, like the first choice it will pick for any like, fill in the blank fish thing is the, special like seasonal ones with the Santa hats, which is so annoying because you can only get those during certain times of the year, which have now passed. So whenever it like uses up one of those and I don't notice, I get very annoyed. Like watch, yeah, see, it'll auto place the squid that has the festive squid. There we go. And I'm gonna use a clam instead. Nice. Oh, nope. Those were not the keys I wanted to press. All right. And she wants blue marsh milkweed. There we go. We'll grab one of those. I'm gonna give you all the gifts. Two. Then we're friendship level 4. I'm so excited for our little like capybara friend there. Oh, and now we have the quest. Cool. Shannon, I'm sorry to bother you, but I think the forgetting took a memory from me. An important one, and I could use some help getting it back. What was it? Also, I'm going to shift my thing a little bit. There we go. It's a recipe. You see, I was thinking that since we're back in the village and more people are coming back to the valley, that calls for a celebration. And I have the perfect food for it. Buñuelos. I probably messed that up. Buñuelos? Yeah, anyways. Except I can't remember the recipe to give to Remy. I can barely even remember what they taste like. No matter how hard I concentrate, there's nothing but emptiness in my head where it was supposed to be. Like it's been erased or taken somehow. And it's my mama's recipe. Losing it is like losing a part of me. I'm sure we can find it together. Oh, I'm so glad you'll help. And I've got an idea where we can start. Somehow the magic of mini casita kept a fresh plate of them in the cupboard all this time. Maybe we could do a taste test, see if we can figure out what ingredients go into them. Though I'm not nearly as good a cook as Mama. She's a true artist, not to mention her meals can heal you. Literally. Give me the plate, I'll ask Remy. He is the real food expert around here. Great idea. Here you go. Okay. Okay. Are you in your restaurant? Remy. There you are. Here you go.
Hey, it's you.
What's this? A plate of buñuelos? Thanks, Shannon. These look incredible. Did you make them? Nope, Mirabel gave them to me. Mirabel's back? That's fantastic. She really understands the power of a good meal to bring people together. Though